I'm back. Road Rants on Crisis on Infinite Earths. We're going to do a spoiler review and a little recap. Okay, so this is sort of the crossover we've been waiting on. By the way, I thought last year's crossover was really good. Most of the crossovers have been really good. We start this out flashing between Earths in the multiverse. This is spoiler field, so if you don't want to hear it, get out. And we get to see a lot of characters in the multiverse. Okay, we flash to Earth 89. Alexander Knox from Batman 89 is sitting on a bench. Very cool. By the way, the red clouds of doom are coming. The force, red force, crimson force is wiping out Earth like crazy. So he's gone. That Batman's gone. Michael Keaton, deuce out. They go to Earth 9. Titans are there. Robin, Hawk. Titans are part of the DC universe now. The Arrowverse, I guess. That is very cool, by the way, because Nightwing is on there. I'll be honest. I haven't watched it yet. I've got to watch it. I hear it's very good. I hear it's the best of all the series that have come. I hear Doom Patrol's good. So that Crimson Wave knocks him out. Then we see Argo, where Superman and Lois are. Tyler Hoechlin, Elizabeth Tulloch. God, she looks like Margot Kidder. It is unbelievable. They've got the baby Jonathan. Kara's mom, a.k.a. Supergirl, her mom is there. Well, that Crimson Wave's coming. They're trying to warn them. They get the baby on the ship, and the baby's gone. Off to Earth 16. Interesting tidbit about that coming. Superman and Lois do make it off. And basically, the Anti-Monitor is rounding them up to get them all in one place. We flash over once he's gotten Barry. Well, actually, it's Harbinger, a.k.a. Lila, dressed in a blue outfit, going around collecting all these folks, telling them the crisis has started. Batwoman is like, what in the frick are you talking about? For full disclosure, I love the Flash and Arrow. I don't watch Supergirl and Batwoman. Okay. And I'm not going to get into why on this video, but I've got my reasons. I did officially set through Batwoman episode 1 last night. Arrow to the mother effing bam! I finally did it. Okay, so I'm going to crush that thing. Anyway, so we're flashing around. They're all having a little meeting. Brainiac 5, Lois, and White Canary, Katie Lotz, are going to go get Jonathan on Earth 16. By the way, Earth 16 is where Young Justice takes place. Pretty cool. All right. All these little nods are great. Okay. The interaction between the characters, as always, all these guys have great chemistry together. They worked together for so long. Especially Oliver and Barry, White Canary and Oliver, because of their connection from Arrow. Ray Palmer is there, the Atom, and it's all setting up. Okay, we see the quantum towers show up. That's straight out of the comics, right? And that's going to sort of help them defeat this situation they've got going on, right? And they end up in a big fight. The demons, right out of the comics, by the way, have shown up, and they're all in this big fight. Over on Earth 16, Oliver Queen has got baby Jonathan randomly for reasons unknown. Oliver is a much more broken soul over there, much darker. You know why? Because White Canary did not survive the boat trip on his Earth. Good stuff. I like Dark Green Arrow. That season 1, season 2, more season 3 Green Arrow. I really like. Okay, the Dark Knight, and season 2 of Arrow is the best season of comic book television ever. Sorry, Daredevil season 1, which is great, by the way. Both of them are really good. I hope Deathstroke shows up. Manu Bennett is my favorite character, Deathstroke, in all of the Arrowverse. He is awesome as Deathstroke. So, anyway, they're all fighting. And as we know, this is not going to go great for Oliver. Okay. We've known Arrow is ending. I wish it wasn't, but I understand why. The show has diminished over the last really 4 seasons, okay? And we're to a point, number one, there's too many episodes in a season. I wish all these shows were like 13 episodes, and then you wouldn't have these filler episodes, okay, that they end up doing. It would put a little more urgency on everything, okay? How do I feel about this episode? Look, all the cameos and the nods. We see Burt Ward from the Adam West Batman show. He turns around. This is at the beginning. He turns around. He's like, "Holy crimson sky." He doesn't say Batman. As he gets wiped out. All these cameos are awesome, right? The Kevin Conroy Batman cameo. It's so weird with Batwoman. Because when Batwoman was introduced in a crossover, Batwoman is likable. She's a good character in these crossovers for the most part. That show, from what I've seen, I made it through episode 1. It is awful. It is awful. They have turned that into a political mess over there. Identity politics laden mess. And, and in a vacuum, the character itself, if they'd have handled it right, that could have been a good show. It could have. I initially was looking forward to Batwoman, and then Arrow to the mother effing bam! They messed that up big time. So I give this episode a 7.5 out of 5. Out of 5. It's 7:00 in the morning. 7.5 out of 10. I'm going to tell you where I really nailed them. Not story, not character interaction, not character development, not cameos. I was worried about something coming into this, and it is showing up. The overuse of CGI to the point that it is cringily bad in some places. I'm talking 15 years ago, sci-fi series bad. Is noticeable, and I nailed them for 2.5 points on it. I was worried about it because, look, the budget has to go in certain areas, and sometimes you get afraid the effects are what's going to take a hit. And there are some space scenes that are downright yikes. It's like, whoa, that's awful. Okay, but other than that, we get to the end. They're fighting the demons, all of them. The heroes are one by one disappearing, and it comes down to Oliver, who has, of course, made a deal to sacrifice himself for Supergirl and for the Flash. The Flash was originally supposed to go in Crisis. He is overtaken by the demons. Then we show up. The heroes have gotten Oliver. He's on a table. He is awful looking, beat up badly. And Oliver passes away. That's it. My favorite character from all these shows is gone. Stephen Amell. Now, of course, I suspect he comes back in the next episode. I have not seen it. I'm watching these on the CW app. Fubo TV streaming service doesn't have CW. So I'm having to catch these the next day. I'll watch part 2 this afternoon when I get home, and then hopefully do a review today on it. Okay. You tell me what you think. Road Squadron. Peace. I am out till next time.